have a look around with this at most times. I seem to recall discovering the general's message. It couldn't be added to the DNA stack. Yeah, but I imagine you and Lady Sheila will have a lot to talk about since she's massively into horror. Nothing in there. I guess when Apollo was shut down, then this place wouldn't have had any further purpose, really, because all of this storage was unused. Oh, well, that being said, it might still actually store the information. Like, we don't know how much time passed since Gaia brought everything online. But it is possible that a few more centuries have passed since then. But it might be possible that Apollo... Why are some of these so red? It might be possible that Apollo could be restarted and access all of this information. And if it's still here, the main impediment would simply be reading it. There we are. There's the last one.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
It's quite a powerful audio message, that one. The whole scenario behind it was quite sad. And this is Hades. I love that it's basically a power symbol. Glorious.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order.
Nope, still on 43. I'm now watching how many we've got.
Imagine your guy 200 years from now, and
I'm trying to watch how many entries there are on them. We've got 43 right now, so if it goes up to 44, then I know it's a new one. At least in terms of the data logs. Pal Zenith Model K. What's the difference between them? Whoops.
welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch,
43.
our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors...
I'm not entirely certain that I 100% agree with that idea. That whatever Accord it is, in light of the literal extinction of the human race, certain things may be required. Certain changes. That said, I wouldn't necessarily think that any change should be made casually. That's the one that goes up. So this is a side that we haven't been to, or haven't fully explored, I guess. No, we have. Goes nowhere. But I wouldn't imagine you'd want to make humans different from what they are in the... Really? In the sense that, you know, give them the ability to climb walls or whatever. But you might need to not take a perfect snapshot. Because a perfect snapshot includes all the genetic flaws as well. Any congenital defects. So one would imagine that they didn't include that. Now, if some sort of document, like the Accords mentioned there, required it, I'm not sure if that would really benefit the continuation of the species at that point, which one can only imagine was the ultimate goal here. That seems, on some level, self-serving. Then it's an incredibly fine line. It's an incredibly fine line between that and deciding, well, you know, this is not the best, and thus it is in effect a defect. It's a super fine line. I would not want to be tasked with defining where that line was. That is a terrifying prospect. There we go. Found something new?
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's
Well,
going to need to have some
certainly
skin in the
seen
game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Bots would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And you will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth,
Ah. Well, poop. Okay. I honestly thought that was glass in front of me. That was good. What's more funny than walking into a glass door thinking it's an open aperture is walking out of an aperture thinking it's a glass door. Yep. That is me right there. What's that down there? Oh, these are the lithium models. Yeah, they might have already DNA engineered most diseases out before the robot downfall. That is a very good point, yeah. It's stuff like that which is, it's so easy to say, oh well, you know, we'll just take out the disease. You know, so no one's born with heart problems and stuff like that. It's like, okay, you know, I think most people can agree with that. But then it's so easy to go from that to say, and we should also take out all of the inferior genetics that lead to muscle atrophy. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Those are horrible diseases. You know, watching someone waste away from just their genes deciding that their muscles are just going to break down. That's terrible. And then it's like, and we should also take out the cases where people just don't develop their muscles as much. And I was like, what do you mean? Well, you see, these people with these genes get really big muscles, and then these people with these genes, they don't. Do their muscles waste away? No, but they just don't get as big. Like, I think we're getting close to the line. And then all of a sudden, then we'll take all the people away who get acne. Why? Because it doesn't make them beautiful. It's like, what? And all the people with too big of a nose, and all the people who go bald, and all the people whose one leg is shorter or longer than the other, and all the people who are short, and all the people, and it's like, oh my God. Stop. I am certain in your head you're doing this for the right reasons. But you crossed the line so long ago, I don't think even if you looked back, you'd be able to see where it is anymore. It's a super slippery slope, that one. What one person defines as a genetic flaw, another person defines as them. That's just me, you know. Where do you draw the line? Yeah, Gattaca. No, it's exactly. I've never actually seen Gattaca all the way through. I really should check that out. But you see that in all sorts of things, you know. And then you've got the, you know, and this is just an idea of where you want to remove imperfections. But what about where you want to start improving it? It's like, oh, well, you know, suddenly you've got people who can survive ridiculous temperatures, and then you've got people who can walk on walls, and all kinds of bonkersness. It's like it stopped being human a long time ago. Okay, I think I have really thoroughly explored this location now. I think I have really thoroughly explored this location. At this point, the only the way out is back this way, and I imagine that's what that's there for. I don't imagine there's anything I've missed. However, if there is, I think we're just going to have to live with it. I'm glad that I picked up 1 or 2 more lore entries, because that made me sad. But it honestly wasn't as big of a deal as some people made it out to be. I was like, yeah, okay. We missed out 1 or 2 things, maybe. But I don't think I would have lost my sleep over that. I think some people really do mean it when they say, I want 100% again. Though,
Confinement block inaccessible.
what? No, on one more thing. I am actually going to go right back to the entrance, the area where... Oh, damn it. The area where we first came in and came through the door. Watch Gattaca and the island back to back. But a fun night. Don't think I've ever seen the island. Oh wait, is that a film with Ewan McGregor in it? What? Game says no. Game said no. I did find there was one more secret after all. So what was I swimming in just now? I have no idea what the game thought I was swimming. Oh, this little part here. I was swimming and then I was moving through the universe. As I said, one more secret after all. Can I get up on those gantries, I wonder? No, I don't think it would actually even help me if I did. Okay, I think we're done. Jumping over that pool. Not gonna fall for your sneaky tricks the second time, game. It's an impressive Easter egg there, Aavak. Hey, Riftwalker, how are you doing, mate? Okay. Well, there was a lot of searching through this area for effectively one... Was it 1 or was it 2 lore entries? But I think it's fair to say now I've searched this place about as thoroughly as I can.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Of course
Oh.
you'll do it. To
Oh,
begin
no,
with,
we've
opportunity
already
to
had that
rebuild
one.
What the damage did I...
Am I going the right way? Yes. Yeah, we definitely came through here. So now at this point, we can head up. I wonder if that could open last time. I wonder if this area was open to us in the previous... last time we came through here. I mean, I know, obviously, the part with Dr. Albert was, but this part? Was this part open to us? So I don't remember having an option to leave. Aavak, are you sure? Maybe another walk around to be certain. And then another walk. And then another walk. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. You can get stuck in looking for secrets sometimes. And sometimes they're just not there. But no, to their credit, there were a few things I missed. And as I said, there may well be many more things I missed, but I am curious about those handholds, though. That weird, just sudden disappearance of the crowd is so janky in a game that has largely not had jank. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little shocked by it. Kind of catches me off guard.
That did it. Door should have power.
What?
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Yeah, the game definitely... It is not built for this level of re-exploration. And the island was the one with Ewan McGregor. I think I saw half of that then on a flight to New Zealand. I didn't end up seeing the whole thing, though. How do I get around, I wonder? Maybe possible, you know. That looks like a sheer cliff that I'm not meant to traverse. But Aloy does many things that a regular human being would not be able to. Well, that definitely doesn't go up anyway. That does, though. Oh! Maybe. How about if I go this way? Game! Like, no! No secrets! There are no secrets over here. What are you doing? Go back. Go back the way you came. No secrets for you. I would actually settle for so many more...
Look out below!
aggressive ways of doing that didn't just involve a ha 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 ha. This is not for your eyes, go back. I would 100% be more appreciative of even something really silly, like if you go a certain way, then an unkillable monster shows up and just eats you.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
I would 100% be more on board with that. Like some flying machine just shows up, launches you, reload. Rather than, you're gonna reload your save if you go this way, you're not meant to be here. Because like all of this land over there, and you can't access any of it. It's taunting. In before. Not meant to be here. Damn it, game. Damn it, game, I can see. That's even worse. Why? Yeah, exactly. Don't go this way, you're likely to be eaten by a grill. That would be 1,000 times better.
Here we go. Just another Outlander woman, not worth the time of day.
What on earth is going on with that? That is probably the normal way down. Over there. That's more likely the way that we came in the first time. Can I shimmy across? At this point, I am... No. Invisible wall white. No, no. Come on. Ah. Pain in my soul. You've no idea, chat. You've no idea how much it hurts. That's where we just came out of. I wonder if the assumption was that people would never come back to replay this part of the game. Like, once they got this far, they'd be just making progress and would just carry on through the end of the game. And so they never really bug tested it as thoroughly as other parts. Okay. I'm done trying to make the green cry. Gru.exe has detected an access violation. You will be destroyed. But that would be where the handholds were, out this side of the palace, that we could access before. But no longer. Okay. Right then. Well, the last place for us to investigate then is Meridian, and then we head on up the mountain. Maybe if you're lucky, we'll have a tea break first. Maybe. Requiem is one of those movies that you only need to see once. Have I discovered? Yes, I have discovered the machine grounds below. Sorry for taking my eyes off chat there. Yeah, that was clearly a bit jank. Now, I'm glad the game gave me the option of going back there so I could pick up the lore entries that I'd missed. I imagine if someone just raced through there, and then, from what I understand, at the end of the game, you can just keep playing. And then they wanted to just go back through the world to find all the lore entries that they had missed out on. That's what that would be there for, basically. For those who got the DLC long after they'd completed the main quest, that's what the world is there for you to continue playing it, continue exploring, continue doing everything. And yeah, that was... I'm glad that was there, but wow, they needed to quality test that a little bit, because those vocal triggers were a bit jank. And by a bit, I mean a lot. Hey, look, a chicken. Thank you so much for the gift subs. That's incredibly kind of you. Diolch yn fawr. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you. Alright. Last place for us to look now is run through the city. Excuse me. Thank you.
There's plenty of work here, but none I like. I suppose it.
Not seeing any quests showing up, but that's fine. The whole city of the Sundom, of Meridian is big enough that quests might not show up on the compass
A moment of your
from
time,
one side of the
Outlander?
city to the other. Yes.
Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely? Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
You mean all of the special items I've already given you? Because I'm fairly certain I've already given them to you.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
I don't want to think about what would have happened without you there to save the Sun King.
Let me just double check that I have actually done that. Yes, all collectibles have been collected. And also Frozen Wells collectibles as well. Doesn't look like we're going to be seeing an extra
Stirring up tension.
quest, actually.
I'm keeping my eyes.
This is the Sun King's Palace. We'll drop by, check in on our guard. Okay. Well, I think that's about as thorough as we should be. That isn't there. So, I'll go up to the priest's area at the top. But beyond that, we may as well leave. And I think, yeah, I think we've basically done everything at this point. Everything we can do, at the very least.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
Okay, nope. Wrong way. Ooh. Thank you very much. Bloody crates in my inventory. How dare. I've purged the crates, chat. Worry not. No, right. Are you saying Aloy is... Even with all of this gear, Aloy isn't that wide, game. My goodness. Need to find the spot where we can go up.
Tell you what I like. The sound of a hammer on steel.
Maybe the Outlander girl forgot how to stairs. Oh, that's right. The other place we can go is to the hunting lodge.
A woman now leads the hunter's lodge
Only because she's the best one there, and they actually elect their leaders based on merit, or you know, once they're forced to.
Cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
It's a shame she doesn't have any new voice new lines to read. 'Cause the idea that every day she's saying the same thing is a little bit weird. I don't know.
I have been accepting trophies all day. How are you?
Oh, you know,
Doing well.
Another day, another parade of machines to defeat.
Trade you.
Fair enough.
Well, congratulations, Talana. I should get going.
Thank you, Aloy. Despite the Nora. May you always
Remember
take
that.
your prey.
Well, that, I'm going to be honest, Aloy needs to work on her smile. In that particular instance, because that was horrifying. That was a grimace, not a smile. Let's head on up to the area with all of the priests. There's a outside chance there's going to be something up here, but I can already more or less guess there isn't. All right. Well then, we've basically checked out the whole area. Logan Flexon, thank you very much for the resubscription. 13 months and counting. Thank you, mate. Right. I am going to leave you guys listening to the priests and the various peoples of Meridian. Because we're going to be going on a tea break. We've now checked out every population hub in the game. We have done everything that there is to do in Frozen Wilds. The last thing the very, very last thing is for us to go up here. And the last time, I'm fairly certain that we came up here, it was Trixie, I do believe. I think we... Have we come up here before? Yeah, I'm fairly certain we did. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I recognize these bits, but I don't think we could actually make progress up here, from what I recall. Either that, or it was somewhere over here that had that. Was there somewhere down here that had that effect? I don't recall, but either way, we're going to find out when we come back from the tea break. So, hopefully, I will see you then. We're going to go for a good 7.5 minutes once again. Well, actually, we're going to make it 10, because I've got to go and brew more coffee, because the Dapplings are up the ball once again. The Demon's Brew is once more leading the pack. I don't even know what to say to you. Scallywags. Leafin's going to be happy, though, so, you know, I suppose that is that. But I shall see you in a few moments.